elated and happy.
Well, I don't interview. It's one-on-one
I'm
interview.
overwhelmed with joy, and I can't thank God enough for giving us
Now,
and I feel honored for giving such opportunity, and I promise I will live up to expectation.
And what does keep your marriage? Thank you. What he said really inspired me.
The key thing is for you to be convinced. It's about being convinced about who you are, and also for a woman to believe and see herself as the fact that no matter how big a brand you are, you have to be submissive to the man. If you are not submissive to the man, it can't work. It takes a lot, and I see my husband as my friend. It doesn't mean that we don't fight. Because we are both strong wills and activists. I'm an activist, but the fact still remains that when we first started, we used to argue a lot. But subsequently, my old friend, I have this old friend that told me that you have to give it to the men, even sometimes when you know that they are wrong. Just allow them to have their way, and you can come back and discuss with them later. So I feel that it's more of the commitment and the fact that we are both convinced spiritually that we're meant for each other.
So, how do you feel taking up this ambassador?
Like I said earlier, I feel elated and happy, and I feel that because I feel that it's long overdue. I have had the reason. I've always wanted to express myself to work with this brand because this has been my family brand. Suru has been my family brand for a long time. So I believe that with this opportunity, I have to go the extra mile to prove myself as part of being a family of Suru Group.
okay, this is a brand, a hotel, real estate, and other things, and you are also a brand.
Yeah.
So, what are the offerings you are going to be giving to this brand by being the ambassador?
Well, like the hotel, for instance, and the real estate thing. If I'm due to travel in some days. I intend to discuss with the GMD immediately for me to have like a party when I get to the US, where all I'm doing is talking about my brand to people in the diaspora, because a lot of them do not have the opportunity to put money down once, but they have the opportunity to put the money down in bits, instrumentally, and I know that applies to Suru Group. So I believe that if I go anywhere, I can do a representation of Suru brand easily, and at the end of the day, I'm making a change. And also with the microfinance bank, it's one that my late friend, I'll dedicate this to Moji Olaya, because Moji was one that taught me for us to have thrift and credits, which we call ajo. Now, like I said, I'm supposed to have an arrangement with another microfinance bank, but given this opportunity, a lot of my colleagues and people want this kind of opportunity where they can say, okay, I want to save 1 million and I'm able to collect 500,000 or 800,000 back at the end of the day. A lot of us do not know that such opportunity exists. A lot of us do not even understand how you can do a fix and you can collect money, and that because the kind of work we do is one that you get 10 million today and tomorrow you might not get 100,000. But if you are prepared for that backstage, which is where prolific microfinance comes in, and we can say, okay, let's do an arrangement for you, this, and even down to the market woman, down to where I make my nails, down to where I make my lashes, we have arrangements for them, which I know exist in most microfinance, but a lot of people do not know that. So I see myself as not just as a brand face of Suru, but I see myself as a marketer of Suru products, which I know that I'm going to put myself in it and I'm going to work diligently on it.
So you've been in the field for years. So what lesson have you learned about life?
The lesson I've learned about life is life has come with ups and downs. And like I said in my biography, my mom taught me contentment and being happy at all times. A lot of times we can be very unappreciative of what we are, of who God has made us to be. But I've learned one thing, that we are special in our own breed, and it's for us to understand the reason why you have to be content, you have to be hard work, you have to be consistent. And most importantly, in the show business I find myself, you have to take a bow when the ovation is loudest. How do you take a bow when the ovation is loudest? You have to take a bow by understanding that there will always be a star that people will recognize. And when that star goes, you have to be able to walk around being able to sustain your backstage. And part of sustaining your backstage is being able to sustain your family and being able to think outside of the box. And what can I do differently? That is why a thing like this will always be appreciated for me. Where I can say, okay, Foluke being an actress, how can you use your face to do something different apart from just being in the limelight? Because you cannot always be in the limelight.
I feel like that you have a very beautiful face.
Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. And I had an interview in the Punch newspaper, and when I had the interview, a lot of people were asking me, they were calling me and asking me, what were you thinking that you said you were raped? People will never admit that they were raped. And I said that, Mon, I'm lucky to have a man that understands me, that we're on the same page. And it's not like I'm a prostitute. I was raped, and like anybody can be a victim of circumstances. So, after I had the interview, I met a French guy that wanted to have a documentary on me, and he said, "Do you have a foundation?" I said, "I don't have a foundation." "Why don't you go and register a foundation?" How get what about my registering a foundation? And what I do most of the time is I try to be a shoulder to lean on for abused women, people that have been raped, even in marriage as well. People that have been abused in their marriage, children that have been abused by their parents, and we are solaces to them.
Okay, can you tell us how many lives or people you've affected?
A lot of times, the kind of work we do, a lot, but the kind of work we do, it has to do with privacy, because it has to do with maybe in marriages or places that we don't want them disclosed. You understand? We dealt with several, but a lot of them are ones that we want it private. Apart from the ones that we do, that physically say we want this something that.
Okay, I want to ask this question concerning your marriage, because I know a lot of people will learn from this. You've tested it twice.
Yeah.
So can you tell me, maybe, I don't want to say mistakes, maybe what you did wrong that you are doing right? Because I can see that this particular one is fantastic.
Well, like I said, the first thing I always tell people, because I don't like to apportion blame. Part of the thing that we do that affects us is the fact that when things happen, we try to apportion blame. So I don't apportion blame. First and foremost, I rushed into my first marriage. All my friends were getting married and I wanted to be married as well. So I was 24. Yeah, I rushed in because a lot of my friends were getting married. I'd finished university and I thought that. So that's to tell you that it doesn't mean even if you are 36, 40, if you're not ripe enough for marriage, you're not ripe enough for marriage. So at the end and I was inexperienced, and then aside the fact that because of the fact that I was raped when I was deflowered, I was frigid in marriage. So we really I wouldn't say we had such fantastic relationship, apart from abuse, which I would not want to go into because my children are involved. So I would not want to go into that because I believe that we all disagree to agree. You understand? So we just both had our mistakes. You understand? And I learned from my past, and I'm moving ahead with this.
So what would you advise to ladies out there, especially in marriage?
First and foremost, you can't find the perfect man. And I believe that every woman should try and build her man. Even though there are exceptions to cases, you find some men are comfortable and you end up getting married to a woman that a woman can be lucky to get a comfortable woman. But most of the time, I always use this principle that if you do not build him, if you see a successful man, 90% of those successful men have women that have groomed them to that phase that they are. So if you do not, if as a woman, if you believe that I'm just going to see a man today because he's rich, if I can't get married to a man that is not rich or is not this, at the end of the day, you have something else coming. You too can have a nice time, you can enjoy yourself, but if you say you want a man, a husband that you can say you have input in his life, then you have to build your man. And when you build your man, you have contentment, you have a voice in your home, you have peace of mind. Because even when he goes out, you know that he's coming back home because of that value that you have built in that home.
Can you describe your husband in few words?
My husband is a talkaholic.
Oh, as much as
Because my husband is a talkaholic. He's very generous. He's God-fearing. He's a boarist. He's an extreme case of an addict of President Muhammad Buhari. He's an addict of ideal and good governance. So he's an addict of somebody like the ex-governor Fashola, and he's an addict of Ambodi. He's just an addict of the good thing that Nigeria has to be. and he's a youth in crime. He's an educationist. He's very intelligent. Because one thing about me, I can never get married or be attached to anybody that's not intelligent. That is my weak point. And he's a very caring father.
Thank you.